I want to feel your hair right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall with me over and over again. I'm barely breathing and breathing to that world. But each and every time we all stand up, stop right to yourself and me, true to yourself and that might be. We forget exist destiny. So let's shout it out. You will feel love, but I'm right by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall to be over and over again.
Keep the flame alive.
I want to feel your hair right now. You are the place, my only home. I know, I know, I know. Can we get one day? We spread like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the soul that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to them tomorrow. The crowd that can let it be, you give me strength and give me faith. To take me darkness, let's fall yeah, in love. Spark just like Hibana. Light up like Hibana.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I had a message. Kisara.
Oh, good. There you are.
You people again. You shouldn't be loitering around here. Don't force me to arrest you.
Think we've established you couldn't even if you wanted to.
What?
Law, quit it. We're not here to argue with you, Captain. We've got something to deliver to you. Here.
That's... That bracelet. Is that my brother's? Why are you giving this to me? I can't help but wonder what my brother is planning with all this.
I'm not sure. That said, I think he was being sincere about everything he told us back there. I've met a lot of good people fighting to liberate Dahna. And I got the same feeling from Miguel that I did from all of them. I think we can trust him. I think you're a good person too. Otherwise you would report on us and the Gold Dust Cats, right?
What makes you think I won't?
Because Miguel trusts you. And that's enough for me to trust you too.
You're a pretty unusual guy, Alphen. Do you go around acting like that everywhere you liberate people?
What do you mean?
Sorry, forget it. It's nothing.
Okay. Anyway, I think we'll find out more about what Miguel's planning soon enough. All we can do now is wait and see what happens.
I guess so.
I guess we just wait for things to kick off.
Yeah, Looks like we'll be staying at the inn another night.
Oh, it's Zare!
Hold on. She's got something tied to her collar.
Oh, she left.
It happens tomorrow. They want us to meet in that underground quarry.
Then we should prepare while we still can. We'll spend the night here at the inn again. Well, this is it.
Yeah. What angle is the Lord gonna take?
That depends on Miguel. Let's hurry to the quarry.
That? Alright. So meet back in the quarry. Wait. Okay. Ah.
Next petition! Step forward!
My lord, please hear my humble request.
Who goes there? Halt! Is that Miguel? The traitor?
Guards! Don't let them get any closer! His Excellency's life is in grave danger! Kill them all at once!
Wait.
Stay back, Your Excellency. It's too dangerous.
Enough. He cannot harm me. Nor, I think, does he intend to do so. Isn't that right, Miguel?
Indeed it is, Lord Dohalim.
I have heard many a rumor about you, but I suppose we'll have more time for those later. You have made some rather interesting friends.
He has something he wishes to show you. We are here to make sure he does.
And what could that be?
Please, my lord, you needn't give these miscreants the time of day. I shall personally...
Silence, Kelzelik. I wish to speak with them. Please, you were saying.
It's what's in there, my lord. Have you ever walked all the way through the quarry, my liege? Right to the other side?
Now that you mention it, I don't believe I have. It's a Dahnan medical facility of some kind, is it not?
I think you need to see for yourself, my lord. All I ask is that you witness this before you pass judgment upon me.
Then witness it I shall. Kisara, this man is your brother, correct? I would like to ask that you personally escort me while in there.
Okay.
I should warn you, what lies ahead is fraught with danger. You should all take care and stay on your guard as we proceed.
Danger? What could be so dangerous about it? It's a regular workplace, isn't it?
You'll see. Please, I ask only that you trust me.
Sounds like you all need to rethink your medical facilities around here. Hospitals are supposed to be safe.
Quite. Kisara, let's see what they have to show us, shall we?
As you wish, my lord.
Your strength is appreciated. With you, we can all breathe a little easier.
Okay. Guard ignition. Instead of evading, Kisara prefers to guard with her shield, being triggered some points while guarding. Successfully guarding raises her morale, making any arts unleashed while guarding and resulting combos stronger and harder to block. Ooh. Yes, sir! So I can use Kisara now? Oh, it's over. And then, let's see. Now, Alberto. So, wait, where'd you go earlier? Yeah, it disappeared. Went to the park and grabbed some of these with your family. Oh, okay. That sounds nice. Did you have fun? You saw an alligator. Oh shit. How big was he? Yes, Kisara.
I didn't realize you held my strength in such high regard.
I meant what I said before. Anyone who tries to fight you will have a hard time of it. How long have you been wielding that enormous shield?
Ever since my first job as a guardsman. Our duty was to stop any attack dead in its tracks, then take all that momentum and turn it right around to smash the attacker.
But why bother blocking in the first place? Wouldn't it be better to just dodge the attack and hit back immediately?
Try doing that when you've got someone standing behind you that you need to protect. This shield is a symbol of our conviction as guardsmen. Every time we successfully block an attack, our fighting spirit only grows stronger.
So what you're saying is that, unlike Law, you can actually take a hit.
I'm right here!
You said it's like 6 feet. Oh, okay.
This area right here is where the real Heart of Darkness used to lie in Menancia. It wasn't unusual for the holes we dug in this earth to become our graves, and for the stones we mined to serve as our tombstones.
That's right. I can remember it so clearly. I remember how the adults used to describe this place. Like it was setting foot in the gaping maw of a monster. But anyway, that's all history now.
It is. All the bloodstains on the rocks, the still air, the constant stench of death. We're very lucky that it's all in the distant past. The smell of sweat and debris still hangs in the air. But at least now the DAHNANS of Menancia can live with joy in their hearts. And it's you that we have to thank for this, Lord Dohalim. We would never have come so far if it wasn't for you.
Magal, why bring all of this up now? What exactly is the point?
I just wanted to remind us. I think it's important that we remember how precious the rights we enjoy under his lordship's grace truly are.
But I still don't get why...
You'll understand soon enough. For now, I simply want you to keep what I've said in mind as we continue our journey.
Alright, so Alberta, I'll give you a little rundown. So, when I first started up the game, I was still in the middle of the city. So I had to go to Kisara, which I don't know if you remember what happened in the last stream, but yeah, I had to go back to Kisara. I gave her that little bracelet that Miguel gave me. And then after that, I went back to the inn in order to rest. That cat, I think his name is Zare. Yeah, it had a message from the Gold Cats. So the message said that they wanted us to meet within this quarry right here. And that's when I, met with Lord Dohalim, his advisor, and, a few other people that he has around him and everything. And so he was talking to like the workers and everything, and they were hearing his request. And so after that, that's when we had showed up, and shit, Miguel, he was like, Dohalim, have you ever went, into the quarry and went all the way to the end? And he said, no, he hasn't. So that's what we're doing right now. We're checking that out, because apparently there's some sort of secret that he should know. So, judging from what I've heard so far, it's going to be something absolutely horrendous. Okay, got a little generator. Yeah, to Lord Dohalim's understanding, the end of the quarry is supposed to have a hospital. But Miguel said, well, you'll see for yourself when we get there.
It's teeming with Zeugles. Are they kept here as some kind of deterrent?
Not that I know of. This is where the spirit vessel is housed, so it's no place for beasts. What's going on? Where are all the laborers?
You're the only one who doesn't seem in the least bit surprised. Perhaps you'd care to enlighten us?
All in due course, my lord. But first, just a little bit further. Once we reach our destination, everything will become clear soon enough.
Wait.
As you wish.
I wonder, do they have a laboratory where they turn people into Zeugles or something like that? It might be some type of freak accident or something.
I noticed your shield just appears out of nowhere whenever you need to use it, just like Shionne and her gun.
Does it use the same Renin transferal technology too? Don't you need astral energy in order to use that?
You do. Obviously, I can't cast arts myself, but I'm equipped with a device that has the necessary energy charged into it. As long as I'm using the device, I can call forth my shield whenever I like.
Equipment charged with astral energy isn't all that rare.
So basically, there's nothing special about Renin technology that prevents DAHNANS from using it?
No. But as you might expect, normally they'd never be given any of it in the first place.
Right.
It's not as if just anybody gets to have it here. You need to earn Lord Dohalim's trust before you're allowed access to it.
What makes you so sure he's not bribing you?
Rinwell.
I'm just being honest. It's not normal.
I can understand why you'd be skeptical. However, Elda Menancia truly has transformed and evolved from the sort of realm it once was.
Yes, she's right. And that's exactly why I...
Miguel?
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll explain more once we arrive at our destination.
Okay. So, Alberto. So guess who my favorite character is so far?
Wow.
Yep, it's Kisara. This will also boost all allies' defense and elemental defense. Ooh! Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Straight up a tank. I love playing tank. Support member boost attack? Oh, okay.
If you're being charged, give me a shout.
Right. Thanks for the help.
I'm only getting started.
Dragon Force!
You do not! To the bright area on their back.
Take
There
this.
for the stop.
Go for the weak point. This one's mine. Look sharp. That's it.
Dragon Force!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara. Searing flame.
Look sharp.
Oh, that is awesome.
Nothing gets by me. Right up the line.
Into the shadows.
All right. Let me out. Tiger blade. Guardian field. All right. Let me out. Nothing gets by me.
Whoa!
Let me out.
Oh, hell yes. I love her.
This one's mine. Flaming meteor. Tiger blade.
he is gonna be so fun to play as. You know, I need to play defenders more often in Unite. Cause I really do love the tank role. I love having high HP. I love doing a lot of damage when I can. And plus, I love being able to, you know, just like throw people around with like, you know, crowd control and stuns and shit like that. Now, of course, being an attacker and something I do like playing support too. Sometimes it's like support is one of those roles where usually women they default to support roles, but not all of them, you know, like playing support. It's just that that's what's most common for them. But I like playing supports, you know, sometimes. You know, when I don't feel like being on the front lines and when I don't feel like being just a straight up attacker or anything, or in other words, like DPS. If I don't feel like doing that, then yeah, I'll be a support. I'll heal people, you know, provide buffs and stuff like that. The only thing about playing support is that you have to have good teammates. If you don't have good teammates, then you know, the match is gonna be a fucking slog, because you can't kill people on your own as a support unless you're a support that, you know, dishes out damage, like you know, Hoopa or Mr. Mime or something like that. You know, actually, Wigglytuff can dish out some pretty nice damage too at times. And she does have Sing and everything, but even so, unless you can fight by yourself, yeah, playing support is not always gonna be fun. But if you have a great teammate, shit, oh yeah, you cruising there. Because the only thing you're doing, you're just making a good player even better. You know, and sometimes when I played support in Overwatch, sometimes it was like that. You know, I had good teammates. All I had to do was just simply heal them. You know, just simply heal them up and everything, and they did their thing. You know, and that's when I enjoy playing support. So yeah, Hoopa against like 2 people isn't fun. Yeah, he can dish out some pretty good damage on his own, but yeah, he's definitely meant for having at least one person, you know, to help him out. You know, because support are meant to be in the back lines. Yeah, they're not frontline fighters by any means. That's not what they're there for. And the thing is, like, supports are very important for a team composition, because if you don't have one and other players do, you know, on the opposite team, then you're going to be at a heavy disadvantage. If they're support. But yeah, just as far as like my most ideal role, it definitely would be like tank. You know, I love having high HP. I love having, you know, like some good varied abilities, like being able to stun people, you know, knock them out the way or whatever. The only things that tanks can struggle with is like mobility. Mobility is usually for like you know, DPS. Yeah, DPS, you know, they're the ones that usually have mobility. But as far as like Pokemon Unite, so they have the characters support and attackers. Oh, and also speedsters. You know, jack of all trades. Some of them are more tanky. Some of them are more like, you know, attackers with more health, basically. Let's see. Yeah, defenders, you know, just as it sounds, they're tanks. Support, you know, exactly what it sounds like. And then attackers, you know, just to give you more context. So you know Genji in Overwatch? Yeah, Genji is he's a flank. Yeah, he's a person that's not supposed to fight on the front lines. He's supposed to like, you know, like disrupt the enemy's you know, team formation by attacking the supports and the weak DPS, you know, from behind. So he's supposed to, like, you know, get in behind the enemy team, you know, pick off a couple people if he can, and then get out. That's what he's supposed to do. Him and Tracer. Reaper too, but Reaper can also fight on the front line since he can basically take out almost any tank. So if you were to translate it, Genji is like, you know, Absol, Zero Aura, Talon Flame, and what's the other one? Yeah, so Genji is like that. You know, he's an assassin. See, and the thing about assassins, they can be excellent duelists. Yeah, assassins are excellent duelists, and if you try to take them 1v1, you might lose. But as soon as you smother them, you know, especially with a tank. Yeah, if you take on an assassin with a tank, yeah, the tank, you know, pretty much wins it every time. You know, because they just have too much HP. Because as soon as an assassin uses all of his cooldowns, he has nothing. Because that's the thing, like, they have high burst damage, so they're meant to take you out with their whole kit. If they can't do that in one go, then they have no options until their cooldowns come back. Which, their cooldowns, you know, they have short cooldowns, but it's like, if you don't get in one go, that might mean your death. So that's why assassins are very reliant on having, like, you know, high skill. That's why you don't want to screw up when you try to, you know, single out somebody. I don't know why I got into a whole discussion about, like, different roles, but yeah. So, Alberto, what would be your ideal role? Yeah, well, and just talking about the ones within Unite. I know you play Hoopa a lot, so you play support a lot, but is that really what you would prefer? But then, you're probably not a person that would main support. You know, you probably only play Hoopa because you like him, and he does, you know, decent damage. So wait, you say support? So wait, would you play Wigglytuff and yeah, would you play Wigglytuff and Blissey and who the other one? Mr. Mime and who else do they have? And Eldegoss. Would you play them? Crescent Moon. Oh yeah? Oh, hold up, bro. Increases the boost gauge when the battle. That's all I need to know. I'll take that. Yeah, let me get that too. Ooh. So she gets boost gauge like often? Oh, that's great. Oh, I gotta get this. Yeah. Yeah, that's a must. Wait. Yeah. So wait, did you say that you would play the other supports?